Can all of you hear me? Good evening, everyone. Can all of you hear me clearly? Hello. Satish, can you hear me? Artia, Sanobar, Seher, Kelvin. Can all of you hear me? Hello. Can all of you hear me clearly? Okay, Seher can hear me. Satish, can you hear me? Kelvin, can you hear me? Dijesh, can you hear me? Hello, can all of you hear me clearly? Guys, can all of you hear me? Good evening, everyone. Welcome to IMTS. I hope all of you can hear me clearly. Dijesh, can you hear me? Okay, 1 second. Can all of you hear me? Please respond in chat box. Hello? 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 Can all of you hear me clearly? Yes or no? Everyone? Only Seher is responding. I don't know what happened with others. Satish, Asiya, Sanobar, Dijesh and Kelvin. Why I am not able to see your responses? Okay, great. Let me upload the PPT. Okay, Sheikh Mohammed has joined us. Sheikh, can you hear me? Good evening. Welcome to IMTS. Hello? Hello? Can all of you hear me? Hello? Thank God. I hope everyone, all of you can hear me. Wilfred, Ramakrishnan, Rezi. Okay, great. So sorry for the inconvenience, guys. I don't know. There's some issue with this IQ server or the website. Anyways, how are all of you doing? I'm uploading the PPT. Okay. How are all of you doing, guys? Okay. Sandeep says good. What about others? Good. I hope everyone is enjoying their life and okay. Can all you see me? One second. Can all of you see me? Okay. I hope all of you can see me. Okay, great. So, does anyone have any questions of the topics that we have covered in our previous classes? Any questions for me? Anyone has? Yes or no? No. Satish, what about you? Any questions, sir? Asiya madam, any questions? Sanobar madam, any questions? Seher ma'am, any questions? Dijesh sir, any questions? Kelvin sir, Sheikh sir, Rezi ma'am, any questions for me? Wilfred sir, any questions? No questions. I don't remember. Okay. I'm not seeing the response from others. I don't know whether others are unhappy with me or what. Rezi says no questions. Okay. Okay, so let's start. Nice to see you. Oh, you are seeing me for the first time, Rezi? Is it so? Oh. I started my webcam, I think, in 2 or 3 classes before. Someone compared me with a doctor. Someone taught me that I look like a doctor. Look like a doctor. I don't know. I think Prabha said that. He is not here today. Okay. Lak bin Abdullah is also here. Lak, can you hear me? Lak bin Abdullah. Good evening. Can you hear me? Lak bin Abdul Aziz. I think he is new with us. Don't know whether you can hear me. Lak bin. Can you hear me? So today, okay, great. Good evening, Lak. Welcome to IMTS. I think you are attending my first class, if I'm not wrong. Hope you are doing good and have a great day. Right, welcome to the class. Right, my name is Vashisth. I'm from India. I've done my MBA from IIM, right, and I'm working in a company. I'm with IMTS from past, I think, 8 or 9 months, right? And if you have any questions, you can always ask me in the chat box, or if you want to go through my previous lectures, you can always see the recorded videos. Fine, like, this is how we conduct the classes. All of you how am I supposed to view your previous classes? So like see, you can always mail to coordinator, right? They will assist you with all your queries. Coordinator at imsrc.com, right? You can always mail to them, right? For all issues related to your classes, timings, books, previous recorded lectures, all the PPTs that I've shared in my previous classes, right? All of you can go through all of them, right? You can request them, so they will assist you. Clear? Okay. So let's start with the class. Today's class. We are already late. Prabha has joined us. Prabha and Lakshmi. Good evening. Welcome to the class, Prabha. We are starting the class now as we are already late. So can all of you see the PPT on the whiteboard? Everyone? And let me close the video. Can all of you see the PPT on the whiteboard? Yes or no? Quickly. Okay. Let's start with the class. Fundamentals of accounts. What is an account? An account is a summarized record of relevant transactions at one place relating to a particular head. It records not only the amount of transaction but also their effect and direction. Debit and credit are simply additions to or subtractions from an account. Debit, we are taking out money from the account. Credit, someone is putting the money in my account, or even it's also the possibility that I am putting my money in the account. That is what we mean by credit and debit, right? So we can say that an account is a systematic or organized or more organized way of keeping our transactions, right? Day-to-day transactions, keeping the records of our day-to-day transactions, right? So that if if in future I want to fetch any details regarding my account, it will be easier to get those information. Let's proceed. Fundamentals of accounts. There are three rules of accounts, right? The three rules of accounting are: the first rule, debit the receiver and credit the giver. I can't hear. Can all of you hear me or not? Prabha can't hear. What about others? Can all of you hear me? Prabha, please re-log in. Others can hear me. Okay. Second rule. Debit what comes in and credit what goes out. As I already told you, debit is the money which we take out from the account, and credit is the money that goes out. Debit all expenses and credit all gains and profits. Right, so these are the three rules. Let's see the classification of accounts. So we have generally three types of accounts. One is a personal account, second one is a real account, and third one is a nominal account. Right? Let's see the types and the rules for credit and debit. So for the personal account, the rules for debit are debit the receiver, and the rules for credit are credit the giver. For real accounts, the rules for debit are debit what comes in, and for rules for credit are credit what goes out. For nominal accounts, debit all expenses and losses, and for credit all incomes and gains. Clear? Any doubts so far? Can all of you give me one example of personal account, real account, and nominal account? Anyone? Any example? Which is coming in anyone's mind? Furniture and fixtures comes under real. Yes, very good, Ramakrishnan. Any other? See, in real accounts means we deals with asset side, whatever assets we have. With nominal account, it means that we deals with the expenses and the losses and the incomes and the gains. But in personal account means it is the account of an individual or a company. Getting my point? In simple terms. Clear, everyone? Hello, hello. Can all of you hear me? Hello. Okay, sorry for the inconvenience. Internet is creating a lot of problems. Anyways, so real accounts, what comes in and what comes in debit and what goes on credit. For example, the expenses comes under profit and loss account. Then the personal account, we have debit the receiver, credit the giver. Example, I received the loan of rupees 5 lakh. Nominal account, expenses and losses are debit, incomes and gains are credit. Right, so these are the three classification of the accounts. Clear so far, everyone? Any doubts? Right, so we have some more types of accounts, like the assets account where we maintain the records of our assets. Then we have a liabilities account, capital account, revenue account, expenses account, right? So these are the type of accounts. Yeah. Okay, great. Great. Perfect. This is the hello, hello. Can all of you hear me? Hello. Okay, let's continue. Let's continue with the next slide. Let's see the some of the rules of debit and credit. Right. So the first rule, according to the first rule, we have an increase in when there is an increase in assets. increase in, see, when our assets increases, right, it means increase in assets are debits and decrease are credits. Next, increase in liabilities are credits and decrease are debits. Then we have increase in capital are credits and decrease are debits. Then we have increase in expenses are debits and decrease are credits. Last one, increase in revenues are credits and decrease are debits. Right, so these are the rules which you have to memorize. Now let's see a financial statement. Hello? Hello? Can all of you hear me? Hello? Hello? Okay, guys, really sorry for the inconvenience as I am facing some internet issues. Right, I will extend the class for 15 more minutes. Okay, so let's continue. Then we have a financial statement. Financial statements are what? They are the complication of accounting information for the external users. What does that? They includes they include profit and loss account, the balance sheet, the schedules and notes forming the part of the above. Right. So all of us are familiar with balance sheets. All of us are familiar with profit and loss account. Right. So a combination of them is a financial statement. Let me show you one sample of a financial statement. Let me show you how a financial statement looks like. Yes. See this link. If I upload it, it will take much of a time. See this site, right? I pasted the link in the chat box, right? Can all of you see the example of financial statement? How does it look like? It has assets, liabilities, annual income, annual expenditure. Can all of you see it or not on that website? Hello. Can all of you see that website? Have all of you seen the example of a financial statement? Okay, so this is how a financial statement looks like, right? And if any one of you is in finance department or accounts department, frequently you have to make such sorts of financial statements for your organization, right? Let's see what all things are there in financial statements. First, we have a capital expenditure. Capital expenditure is what? It is the amount spent by an enterprise or a company on the purchase of fixed assets that are used in the business to earn income and not intended for resale. That all the equipment or the machines that we used to buy comes under the capital expenditure. Capital expenditure normally yields benefits over a period extending beyond the accounting period. Right? Revenue expenditure is the amount spent on running of a business. The benefit of the revenue expenditure is exhausted in the accounting period in which it is incurred. Clear? Now let's see the difference between capital and revenue expenditure. Purpose. Let's see the purpose of both of them. For capital expenditure, its purpose is it is hello. Can all of you hear me? Guys, let's cancel today's class. I don't know. We are facing a lot of internet issues. I don't know whether it's from IQ server ends or my end, because according to me, my internet is working fine. I tried to connect it on LAN, on wireless, but the same problem is persisting, right? I don't know why it's happening today, because every day it's worked fine, right? Let's continue with this tomorrow, and I will try to cover up for the wasted time, right? I will teach half an hour more some other day. Is that fine? I'm really sorry for the inconvenience, but it's not in my hand. I tried my level best. I tried to make various changes. I tried to connect it through LAN through WAN, but I don't know why it's not working. right? So let's cancel this class. I'm really sorry. Let's continue with this class tomorrow, and I will cover up for the wasted time. Okay? Okay, so see you tomorrow. Good night. So, and again, very sorry for the inconvenience caused.